This, to date, you can never convince me that I made a bad decision.
Right.
This is 1,000 times better. You know, Africans, when we're happy, we eat. When we're sad,
We eat.
when we're dumped,
Yeah,
when we're getting married,
we eat.
when we're buried.
Yeah.
I had the heart attack in my living room, having dinner in front of my kids, in front of my husband, and I'm a doctor, so my stomach, the sac that literally holds food, was chopped. I have a third remaining. I was just telling her the joke, if I ever enter a room and you're shorter than me, I think it's a diagnosis on you. It's no longer just a height thing.
Kuna shida?
Kuna shida mahali.
Welcome to Baiskeli Stories, where boardrooms meet bike trails and business strategy shares the stage with family dinners.
We are two ambitious women balancing corporate careers and the joys of motherhood while making time to log miles on our bikes.
My name is Kahaki, co-host of Baiskeli Stories. I'm a wife, mother of 3, I work for family business, and I love the outdoors.
And I am Rose, a wife, proud mama, fearless adventurer, and business leader.
We're diving into what it really takes to wear all the hats without losing ourselves in the process.
From power moves at work to powerful climbs on the road, we're talking breakthroughs, burnout, and balance.
So, clip in, because this ride is just getting started. Welcome to Baiskeli Stories.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of Baiskeli Stories. And we are here continuing with our theme, our season on hiking. And we have a special guest today. Her story will blow your mind off. I mean, she's done it all. And I won't get into it right now. I just want to introduce Kahaki as usual.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Baiskeli Stories.
Yes. And so straight to it. Dr. Swabra Swaleh Breik. Karibu sana. Wow. Such a pleasure to finally meet you.
Yep.
I must confess, I have stalked you on Instagram for the longest times.
And then I started stalking you because she was stalking you. She's like, you must follow this lady.
Yes. And I've watched in awe your journey. And that's where exactly I want us to start. Your journey through your health and your bariatric and how then hiking came to be born.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's been too long, your hiking journey, but you've done amazing things in that short time. So over to you.
Thank you. Yeah. Swabra Swaleh, I usually say before all the titles that come with me, you know, I'm just a little girl who's trying to live fully. But yes, I'm a mother, I'm a gynecologist, I am a wife, and I am many things. I started hiking 3 years ago.
Oh, just 3 years ago, really?
Only 3 years ago. And that is my biggest regret. I wish I had hiked, I'd discovered this a little bit earlier.
Okay.
So just 3 years ago. And prior to even hiking, 3.5 years ago, I probably will say I had another lease of life. Yeah, I was given another shot at this life. I had a mini heart attack, and I sort of made the decision to turn my life entirely around.
When you say a mini heart attack and you're a doctor,
Yeah.
are there mini?
Okay, so a proper heart attack would leave you dead. We'll know you had a heart attack in the mortuary when you're doing a postmortem.
I see.
But a mini heart attack is one that tells you, yeah, I was here to kill you, but I spared you. You understand?
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, and surprised, like I had the heart attack in my living room, having dinner in front of my kids, in front of my husband, and I'm a doctor, so you know the way it's written in the textbook, so I could see it happening and feel it happening. And I usually say, thank God probably that I was in the company of another doctor and in the proximity of doctor friends, because I promise you in the next 15 minutes, there was a clot being removed from my heart by my own dad. He's a cardiologist. And no father should have to do that on their daughter.
Whoa.
And of course now the big decision to change my life, because at that point I also have to state I was morbidly obese. I was 115 kilograms.
115, Swabra.
Yes.
Where?
What?
Pause.
As in, when?
Yes.
And right now this is
45.
oh
Wait,
my good
Swabra.
God.
And
3.5 years
so
ago.
Swabra is not very tall. Like, if you follow her, when you meet her, when I met her, I was just like,
You
oh
know,
my goodness.
for the sake of a
For
camera,
context,
I'm a 5'0", but truly,
For
I'm a
context.
4'9".
For context, she's shorter than Kahaki.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm short.
She's shorter
I'm
than
short.
Kahaki.
I was just
You
telling
guys-
her the joke, if I ever enter a room and you're shorter than me, I think it's a diagnosis on you. It's no longer just a height thing.
Not that I think, kuna shida, kuna
shida mahali.
Yeah, because then when you walked in, I was just like, oh, my
She's
goodness,
tiny.
She's
She's a
tiny.
small person.
So you're
45 kilos.
45, but you are
From-
at your size and you are 115
15.
kgs.
Let me just put it at, my BMI was 43 plus. So I was pre-diabetic, I had thyroid issues, I had it's now PMOS. We used to call
PCOS.
it PCOS, but now it's been changed to PMOS just 2 days ago.
Oh.
And just basically I had all these things going on, my cholesterol all over, that I was having a heart attack. Basically, you are a 30-something-year-old, but your body is probably a 60-something-year-old.
Oh, wow.
So the decision I said enough. So 2 weeks from that event, I was now in another theater having bariatric surgery. I usually tell people, I didn't have, I know.
What is bariatric?
Yeah.
For the
So
benefit of
bariatric surgery, these are weight loss tools, like the way we have nutrition for those who can sustain nutrition, and then we have exercise and nutrition, and then we have now the Ozempics, the injections, and then we have a balloon that you swallow.
Yeah.
But bariatric surgeries are 2. You have a gastric sleeve and you have a gastric bypass.
Okay.
Sleeve much friendlier than the bypass. Like bypass is like here. So bypass literally means my stomach, the sac that literally holds food, was chopped. I have a third remaining.
Okay.
So basically, a third of his coffee would get me full, the way a full cup of coffee would get someone else full.
I see. So
But-
you did the sleeve.
So no, I did the bypass.
bariatric.
So sleeve ends there. Bypass, on top of that, they still go ahead and say, you know what, there's a part of you we do not want in you. It's called the duodenum, where all the absorption is done. They take it out. So that means it gives you double layered protection. Sleeve is just a physical thing, but bypass is a physical, we call it quantitative and also a malabsorptive, meaning even now the little I'm eating, the body is deciding, do we need it? We do not have a place to absorb it from. So it gives you more long-term results
sustainable
for life.
Yeah.
But it also puts you in a position where for life, you have to take supplements and drugs, and because now you see the essential nutrients that you would need, you would not have.
From the okay.
I cannot absorb iron the way you would absorb
Yeah.
iron. I do not have a part of me that would absorb that.
Oh, I
That is very
see.
important to note, because this is someone who goes to the mountains, and nutrition is a very
critical.
big part of the
That,
mountains.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
So everywhere I go, the first thing I declare is, when they ask you what are your nutritional needs, I'm not lactose intolerant. I just tell you I'm a post-bariatric patient. Figure that out.
Okay.
You have to feed me like a baby every 2 hours,
Ah,
because my body does not have reserves.
okay,
Yes.
I see. I see. Interesting.
Yeah.
And when you went into it, you knew all these were the
I chose
side
that.
effects. Yes.
Absolutely. Like this, to date, you can never convince me that I made a bad decision.
Right.
This is 1,000 times better than you dying in front of your kids.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
1,000 times
for
for
sure,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So within now after that incident, so 2 weeks later, you did the surgery,
Bariatric surgery.
and within how
And the weight loss starts almost immediately.
Immediately.
And so, of
What
course,
is
the
the-
weight loss.
the recovery post-surgery.
So they do it laparoscopically.
Okay, so it's
Laparoscopically is keyhole surgery. So the recovery was faster. I joke to people, 1 week after my bariatric, I was on the table operating on my own patients. But of course now there's this new stomach, new body that you're learning.
Yeah.
And so you go through the expected immediate side effects. You don't know how to eat.
Yeah, because
Your
your-
mind here
is
is
telling
telling
you
you,
one
I have to wait to be full. But your stomach is telling you there's no stomach.
There's no space.
Yeah, and so that means most of the time you would overfill. And the first 3 months, I would just say, were the worst 3 months ever, because everything, we call it dumping. I would sort of over, and the body just reaches it out. Like, iko na madharau, si kutapika ya kawaida, it throws it out like hell no, we
Yeah,
can't.
you can't, yeah.
Spicy food, you have to imagine what you were used to. Now, with the stomach being smaller, the concentration is smaller. So even the spicy food you condone, now you can't. The alcohol you thought, I usually say I'm a lightweight, but now after bariatric,
You can't even.
I'm a butterfly.
Zero.
Yeah, zero.
I'm telling you, if you put in one cider in me, it's like you've put in 20 tequila shots in the previous Swabra.
I see.
Yeah, because the concentration is really that small.
I get it.
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah, so the recovery for me was, other than the dumping and quickly learning, of course, I did things like psychotherapy, where you're reassessing your psychology with food. You know, Africans, when we're happy, we eat. When we're sad,
We eat.
when we're dumped,
Yeah,
when we're getting married,
eat.
when we're burying,
Yeah.
let us meet for coffee.
Yeah,
It is
all the
always
time,
let us meet.
yes.
Let us not
Yeah.
go for a walk. Let us
Yeah.
have a coffee. You
Yeah, let's
understand?
eat, yeah.
So you have to reassess that relationship
Yeah.
and relook that relationship. But
Okay.
you know what? God has been kind.
Yeah.
A few hicks here and there. 4 months after my bariatric surgery, Swabra got pregnant. She was not supposed to.
What? 4 weeks.
4 months.
4 months.
You're ideally supposed to wait for 1.5 years. So immediately 4 months after, and you can tell the weight loss is facing that way.
Yeah.
And then now you're carrying a pregnancy.
And and you have to eat.
And you see that vomiting, and then now vomiting of pregnancy. I was a gynecologist who could not explain to everyone why I am almost looking dead. Because I can't even treat myself. I know what it is that is causing me to be flawed.
Wow.
Yeah, that was also an entire different journey. But here we are,
Pregnancy through recovery from
recovery from bariatric.
bariatric.
I'm telling you, I started the pregnancy at 84 kilograms from 115.
Yes.
Ended the pregnancy at 62.
Ended the pregnancy.
No, it's the other way around.
It's meant to be the other way. You're meant
You
to put on
ended-
weight when you're
Yeah.
pregnant.
Yeah.
And the baby came 9 weeks early.
Yeah.
Of course, she was not
course.
getting enough
Yeah,
nutrients.
yeah. Oh my God. Hey. Hey, I wasn't expecting this story.
But
What?
you can
Yes.
only be given these things if you have a capability to handle them. I
Yeah,
keep
that's
saying,
true. That's so true.
there's
That's
no
so
other
true.
guy now who has gone through pregnancy after bariatric, except Swabra Swaleh in this Kenya of ours.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is the reason why most patients now would seek me out.
Yeah.
Most women getting pregnant after bariatric, where is Swabra? She has done it. Where is she? Where is she?
Yeah.
So I feel like
Yeah.
you're only given what,
Yeah,
you're
what
able
you
to
can
do.
be able
yes,
to do
yes,
it,
what
yeah,
you're able to
exactly.
handle.
And you're lucky because you understood what was happening. You're a doctor. You
Inherently,
completely
exactly,
understood what was happening.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
and making
Yeah.
the choice. Yeah,
Exactly.
And many times they say you're given an assignment to prove to the world that it's possible.
That it's
Yes,
possible.
exactly.
That's so true.
Can
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at you. Look at you.
Look at you. So now, you're saying now you're 45 kgs.
Now I'm 45, and
4
my
years,
trainer
4
wants
years.
me to be at least 54, thereabouts.
54, okay.
I'm supposed to be in that range.
Okay, okay, wow. Oh my goodness.
BMI is
Okay.
now good.
BMI is good, cholesterols are good, I'm no longer diabetic, I'm no longer hypothyroidic, I'm no longer with PMOS, like
Wow.
metabolic issues.
Yeah.
Like my metabolic age, I checked, is 26, and I'm a 40-year-old woman.
Wow. Wow, goals.
I know. I'm feeling like I need bariatric.
That's
You
what
don't
happens.
qualify.
Ay, ay, ay.
BMI bad, okay.
Okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Wow.
But that's amazing. That is
Amazing.
amazing.
Thank
and then
you.
after that, when you
Carry
you
your
sta-
baby?
you had your baby.
So I had my baby, and then I got postpartum depression. And then now hiking came. So hiking was not because now I was able to hike. Hiking was actually me escaping the madness of postpartum.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
I think
okay.
it's just a baby coming too early, 9 weeks too early, and there was just a lot happening. I said, you know what, I need something. I need some escape.
An outlet. Yeah.
And I'd never hiked in my life.
Okay.
So I quickly Googled, and the first hike that came, I picked. Thank God they were good company.
Yeah.
And that's how I started.
So what was the first hike?
Kilimambogo, and it floored me. I say to date, it is the second hardest hike I've ever
Come
done.
on.
I promise you.
Swabra Kilimambogo is like easy.
It's a hill.
Oh, let me tell you the Kilimambogo I did. There was a shortcut which was supposed to be a shortcut, which ended up being a long I struggled because you have to understand that was my first hike.
Yeah,
And
granted.
at the summit, if you can call it a
What is
summit,
the summit?
I pumped. I was so engorged.
Oh.
I was 5 weeks after cesarean.
You went to hike after.
See,
Hey.
she's running out of depression.
Hi.
She's depressed. She
So
has a
I
baby at
don't
home.
have decent pictures per se of my early hike because every summit I would reach, like, where's my manual pump? Where's my pump?
Oh, I
I would always like pump
see.
and then discard, pump and then discard.
Yeah, because you were still breastfeeding.
Get into the car. Like, people used to think she's a very fast hiker, Subaru hiker. Me, I'm not Subaru. I was just an engorged woman.
Yeah, you
I
just
needed to
needed
reach
to
the
reach
bus
the bus.
quickly so I pump.
Before people come into the
Before
bus.
people come into the bus. I love it. If you've not seen Swabra's breasts, because everybody who hiked with me has seen Swabra.
Who has?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So that's how I started hiking. And it's been a joy after that. Yeah.
So literally, you've been hiking for 3 years. So this is how.
This is 3 years, yeah.
And of course, now you went.
So from
From
Kilimambogo?
Kilimambogo.
So Kilimambogo, I even remember, beginner to Mount Kenya program, Kilimambogo, Kijabe, Longonot, which was hard, Elephant, Satima, and I think Table, Mount Kenya. Then, of course, immediately went into Kilimanjaro. And I think after Kilimanjaro, so people get to Uhuru and stop at Uhuru. I mean, you're at the summit, you're the roof of Africa.
Yeah.
But I remember standing on the summit and my eyes were I kept turning and looking at the glaciers. I kept turning and looking at the glaciers. And I said I had to go. And so I remember I had a dress. I said, you know what, if it were possible, I'd probably want to wear the dress. But when I saw the glaciers, I knew I had to go and then, of course, wear the dress there.
So you carry a dress in your bag.
Every time.
A dress.
Yeah.
Up
And it
there.
adds on to the kilos. I don't care. Yes. Because how will the world know that I'm hiking like a girl, please?
I love it. Wait. So you carried a dress.
All your summits?
Your summits.
It's
you
not even
carried.
a dress. Let's call it a gown. It's
A
always
gown.
a gown.
Oh, it's a gown.
So it's a heavy gown.
It's a gown. It's a heavy gown. It's layered. It's lacy. It's supposed to look princessy.
So when do you change to?
On the summit. That's what I'm saying. If you've not seen my breasts, you're not a very observant person.
Breast plus, because if you're changing into a dress, and you know the way we are layered
Yeah,
for hiking,
for
so
hiking.
you have to literally remove everything,
Everything.
for the gown to look gowny.
So what the guy?
Yes.
Everybody just told to just look at the.
So usually I just go behind the summit. But this time at the glaciers, there was no one. No one goes to the glaciers
Oh, I
in
see.
Kilimanjaro.
Okay.
So I remember it was Meshak, and
photograph.
I have to shout him out because I know Meshak. He's called Meshak. He's a died in Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
He's had an accident, so he's now paralyzed.
Oh no.
But I remember he's the one who had the camera running after me. He chased me down that mountain all the way to the glaciers, and they were the most surreal pictures and also experience.
Wow.
But also, that's where I loved the idea of snow and glaciers. And so then I knew I have to seek mountains.
You know, I don't think I've closed my mouth since you said
I'm so sorry.
First of all, you're walking on glaciers or ice.
Yeah.
It's cold. Your feet, what are you wearing? Or your
Just
boots?
normal hiking boots.
Okay, so it's covered by the gown. So
Yes.
you walk.
And you're running in a gown.
And you run in a gown, and the video, the image, wow.
Wow. And when did you? And this was your first Kilimanjaro.
Where
dress.
This was
idea
my
come
first
from?
Kilimanjaro, yeah.
So when did you get the idea for the dress?
Yeah.
Is it? How did you just? Or you just decided this is something I want to do up there?
Yeah, and it was my first dress. So I had never done a dress on Mount Kenya. So when I went to Kilimanjaro, I just remember thinking, I have to carry a dress because I mean, I've done all these things. As a woman that I am, no one knows that I've birthed 5 babies. No one knows that but me, I know.
Yeah.
So if I have to do something, then let me not do it like the men. Let me not layer like the men. Let me get up there and then show them that, you know what,
I'm a
this woman in such a feminine body, looking tiny as, I can do these big things.
With my new body first.
With
of
my
all.
new
And then
body
you
first
go
of
My
all.
new body.
to boot.
Oh wow.
And now, at that point, it's very cold at the summit. But Huski Baridi,
Sana.
not so much.
Sana.
Enough. They say,
Enough to remind you you're in a cold place.
yes.
but not to,
You know that they say freeze and shine?
Yes.
There's a freeze and shine moment.
It's the people around me who have to force me. Swabra, wear your clothes. You're going to, utapata pneumonia. You're telling a doctor, utapata pneumonia.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's been wonderful. So I think from then I have been seeking glaciers and snow, and loosely coined and called the glacier queen of the glaciers.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is, you're talking like it's been Kita, but this is just in
It's
the last
just
3
here.
years.
Yeah.
In the last 3 years. So
amazing.
you did Kenya
Yeah.
and Kili almost back to back.
Yeah.
And all this time, I don't think your baby is 1 year yet,
Not it.
right?
Yeah.
So, and what guests don't know is that Swabra lives in Mombasa.
0 meters above sea level.
Wow.
So most of the trips you plan, you have to travel to Nairobi or to wherever.
Since 3 years ago, I make the trip to Nairobi. If really I'm stretching it, 2 weeks, but it's every weekend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every weekend
Every
you're in
weekend
Nairobi.
Every weekend or every 2 weeks,
Yes.
I'm
Every
in
2 weeks.
Nairobi
Yeah.
because you have to train. There's
Okay.
always a mountain to
Yeah,
climb.
yeah. And so do you do it alone, or do you do it with a group, or do you have a
Initially, the
Trainer.
initial Mount Kenya, the initial Kilimanjaro, then I would do it with a group because I was part of a program.
Okay.
Beginner to Mount Kenya, beginner to Road to Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
But then now, moving from that, all the Kilis I've done, all the 29 Mount Kenyans now that I've done, all the Ruenzoris
Stop.
that I've done.
Stop.
I was just about to say, did she just say
Stop.
29? Mount Kenya.
You've summited Mount Kenya
Mount Kenya
29 times in the last 3 years.
Yes.
And after the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth time.
There's so
what are
many
you going to
beautiful
do?
peaks. There's so many. We just go to Lenana. There's so many beautiful peaks other than Lenana, and then now there's Batian, and then
So
there's
that's rock
Nelion.
climbing. No, that's
Have you
rock
have you
climbing.
done it? Have you done the rock climbing?
Yeah, I've done
done
Batian
Batian.
twice and put a dress on Batian. What are you talking
You
about?
have put a dress on Batian.
And Renzori, please.
Jesus. Ooh, I wasn't ready for this. I thought I knew Swabra's story because I
so
stalked
you rock climbed,
and then
and then,
Apoju,
and then you changed and put a dress.
Absolutely. No, it's not a dress, it's a gown.
a gown.
A gown, sorry.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Gown.
As in what?
Yeah. With the time, if I could, I would have put on the helmet just to show you I'm gowned, but I'm also in a helmet. I can handle business as a woman.
Yeah.
For sure.
So Batian twice. Yeah. So Batian twice.
Batian twice, Nelion twice, Lenana, I think countless times. I usually say Lenana is just a touch and go.
Okay.
My agenda may be Batian, but you cannot be in the vicinity without touching
With
Lenana.
Lenana. Yeah.
And then Point Peter, which most people don't know. Then Point John, and then Meluish Thamsons. So we have just, me and another doctor called Dr. Dan Mwenga, did a 72-hour challenge, meaning entered the gate, and within 72 hours, we had climbed 6 peaks. So we started with Point John, rock climbing, came down, went up Austrian, did Lenana, came down, Nelion, Batian, 4, and then Melush and Thompson's, got out, and it was less than 72 hours.
Wow. So Swabra, you don't get altitude sickness because that's very fast.
That's the thing, and I
Yeah.
think I am extremely, terribly lucky.
Yeah. Especially living
From
in
Mombasa. I know.
That's crazy.
And it has always been my biggest fear. And every time I venture, and the truth is, every time I venture into new territory, that's my biggest fear. And I think that's why you'd call me slowest hiker ever. Me, sinanga haraka. I mean, I'm in the mountain. We know before I leave this mountain, I have to climb that peak. So there's really no rush. So if I'm doing something for the first time, I will be terribly intentionally slow. But then now, once I know how I behave, my body behaves, I'm good. Yeah. So now I know Mount Kenya doesn't punish me with altitude. I also know Kilimanjaro doesn't punish me.
altitude.
I also know probably up to a certain, what we've tested so far is up to 6,500. I don't get punished. So let's push further and see.
and see.
Yeah.
And like you don't have to take any of these.
I have never taken
Oxygen,
diamonds. I've
oxygen.
never taken oxygen.
or diamond.
I have never. I take Coca-Cola up there.
Oh, I see.
So wait,
Wow, interesting.
could this be an effect of the bariatric?
You know, that was
Bariatric?
you had just taken the
Bariatric?
words out of my mouth. I'm like, is there something about the altitude
Bariatric
sickness?
surgery.
And I'm like,
Because, we have very interesting people on that seat.
Yes.
There are people who were rearranged and they became sharp, they became clever
I saw that
yes,
as a result. So I don't
it's
know, maybe you
possible.
were rearranged and something.
and somehow that's the issue of altitude and, it was removed.
So I don't know if it has something to do with my blood cells, but even that, I'm the exact opposite. What you would expect, you'd expect for me to have a very high level of iron to be able to withstand altitude.
That kind of, yes. And
But Swabra is always anemic because she cannot absorb.
I see. So you take supplements for the iron?
My whole life.
Okay.
My whole life.
Okay. I see.
And Kili, how many summits?
I've done 4 now.
4 summits.
4 now.
Wow.
But there are going to be more by the time we get to September, because now the next 2 weeks back to back, we are attempting the dashes, like a 24-hour Kili, up, down, get out, come back home. Up, down, get out.
Kili.
Kili.
So 24 hours. We were there like for days.
We were there
like
for 5 days. Days.
It has been done.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I know it's been done. But
And when you
I
say
always
24 hours, are
admire.
you kind of running? Is that place where you run?
You can barely walk and make 24 hours. So it's sort of trail running.
You have to trail run it. Oh, I see.
Wow.
And I used to, how with Kenya, okay, this is what I think. With Kenya, when they're doing those dashes, they start at a certain point. They don't start like at a gate like, Narumoru. They don't start somewhere.
Yeah.
They are dropped somewhere, then they now dash.
Yes.
So with Kili,
You have to start at the gate because Kili, there's no other place
There's
to
no
start.
other-
except
You're
the
not
gate.
taken back.
you're not geared up to somewhere.
No. You are starting at, actually the route you would use for a dash would be Mweka. The Mweka route, and it's a route where most porters use to ferry resources up and down. It's very steep, it's like this. So in terms of kilometers, shorter, but it's a steep climb from the word go to the very end. So you're looking for something that will punish you physically, create resilience, but not waste a lot of your time. I do not want a gradual ascent. I want a dash.
Okay, so you'll basically be running up, essentially. So are you a runner then? Swabra? No.
I've just told I'm the slowest hiker in the room.
But you're going to run up the mountain.
See, now I'm going to
So
push
you're
myself.
going
I've
to-
never done it.
Okay, so you're going, but how do you prepare for something like that? Like, what do you do?
You wake up and you say, you can do this. Do you have your dress in your backpack? Yes. Do you have snacks?
People are looking for gloves.
You can carry gloves there. The heat generated when you're running, that is not gloves.
No, me, I'm asking about doing the gym.
For the summit.
And
Okay, summit will just have, even this summit, I had like very thin gloves. I don't know no.
Fleece lined.
No, I don't know what you wear when you go to the Himalayas.
Okay, we're getting there.
But but you don't do gyms, do you go push
I am
spread
an
or
avid
subs?
crossfitter.
CrossFitter.
I CrossFit every 5 a.m. I'm in the 5 a.m. club at nearly CrossFit.
Okay.
And it's not even for, it is for preparations for the mountains.
Yeah.
But I usually say it's for my mental health.
Yeah.
Like if I start the day with that CrossFit, there's nothing in my day that can flow.
Yeah.
Were you a CrossFitter before this?
Everything started 3 a.m.
Everything's a 3-year journey.
Wow.
Wow.
So from that minor heart attack, you just made a 360.
Absolutely. And CrossFit has just been 1 year, not at
a long time.
I just realized with all my clients, it would make more sense if I strengthened my knees and in the gym.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so beyond Kenya and Kili, Meru?
Meru 2 times. One of them was a dash, 21 hours, up, down. Get, immediately left Meru, went to Lengai, and up, down in rain. I don't think I've ever suffered in a mountain like in Lengai. So it was back to back from Meru 21 hours, Lengai less than 12 hours. And within 1 weekend, we were done with those 2 mountains and like nothing had happened. Rwenzori, how many peaks?
Margarita.
So did in that one expedition, Margarita, of course, did Albert, did Beka, Victoria, Emmanuel, so 4 peaks.
Okay, that's Rwenzori. So Rwenzori twice.
Rwenzori once.
Once. Elgon?
Imagine it is the only mountain I've never done.
Really?
I've not done Elgon.
Okay, I'm moving around East Africa then beyond
see,
that.
I
You said
know.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
So Elgon and the Virungas are just, they have always scheduled them, but somehow scheduling.
It doesn't happen.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just a scheduling and a time thing.
Yeah.
South Africa, Lion's Head, Table Mountain, Drakensberg was in the works, but something else came up. But there's a group going very soon. Yeah, and I'll come back to it. Is there any other place I've hiked? Morocco is in the works for this year. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. And then now, of course, the Himalayas.
Yes. So beyond Africa, I mean, no, we're done with Africa.
Yeah.
Now let's move on.
Yeah.
Where else?
Okay.
Where next?
So last year, September, October, we did, so it was an Everest Base Camp expedition. And then, of course, Swabra being Swabra, it's not enough to just do EBC, please. I also did Lobuche. Lobuche Peak is 6,200 and...
So it was Lobuche is higher than the base camp.
Than the base camp, yes. It's higher than Mount Kenya, it's higher than Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
And then that's where I think I perfected my Jumarine, ice walking, crampons, using the ice axe and all those things.
Because it's like a technical climb.
Yeah, it is a very technical climb. It is a rope until the very end.
So now, just to take us back a bit. So
Yeah.
how do you prepare for that? Like for Batia,
Lukenya.
Lukenya?
Yes.
So that's why you're here. Oh, you come to Lukenya and do...
Yes. So if I'm not in Mount Kenya, I'm in Lukenya. And if I'm not in Lukenya, I'm in Parklands, the Indogene.
Yes.
Yes.
At,
So basically, you're
Diamond
rock
Plaza.
climbing. So you're always
practicing. I
So you have
see.
to do your endurance, be on the actual mountain, and then now rock climbing. But then now, better still, and that is why I've done very many peaks on Mount Kenya. You see those rock climbing training sessions? Take them to the actual mountain so that you're training under altitude. Because now you'll be lying to yourself, you're at Parklands, you're climbing very well. And then now when I put you with the same skills on an actual mountain, it's like doing that thing and breathing through a straw. So that's why I used to go to Point Peter. I think I've done Point Peter like 10 plus times.
Because Point Peter is also a bit technical.
For me, that is a Jumarine peak. It has very nice whatever for rock climbing, but also where you can put a fixed line and then just sort of Juma and test your upper body strength.
I see. Wow.
So Jumarine is a skill that you can't attempt the Himalayas without, because literally you're ascending a very steep mountain, your legs alone can't hold you. So that incline, you need a Juma, an ascender. Then, of course, I attempted Ama Dablam. And I usually say probably Ama Dablam is as good as done because I go to Camp 3, but the weather changed drastically. And me, I'm not a fool, so I turned around. So I decided, let me be alive for another mountain. But I mean, if you look at Ama Dablam, if you've been to Camp 3, you've done the two most difficult bits of Ama Dablam, so it's as good as done. You've done the Yellow Tower and you've done the Famines Tower, which is... the Grey Kulo, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that was so that's your Himalayan journey. I mean,
that's my Himalayan journey. And when I saw them, we need the Himalayas in Kenya. I don't know how we can bring them in. So if we can't bring them in, we have to go
there.
I have to do a Himalaya every year. There's so many. They're so beautiful. It's like a mountaineer's playground. And it's not so much the height of a mountain, it's the beauty of the mountains. So even Mera Peak is not as high as, but it's still a beautiful mountain to climb. I think everybody should experience the Himalayas.
So did you take your dress to...
Hey, nilikatazwa. I had it.
Yeah, but you're told...
I had it for Ama Dablam. I had it everywhere, but niliambiwa, nope, you're not carrying a dress here.
Too cold.
The porters or the guides?
The porters,
The
or maybe...
shepherds,
I
the
see,
shepherds.
because you can't change in front, because they're...
Not even that, the cold,
It's too much.
it's too much. It's not the same cold we have here.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember...
Could literally get sick.
Frostbite. Na mimi ni kazi yangu ni ya mkono. I'm a surgeon. Frostbite. So I even remember when I came back from Himalayas for like a whole month, I had tingling in my toenails. That tells you I was just in the step just before.
Frostbite.
Yeah. So it's good to step on these things, and it's good to learn these things about yourself, because now I know, moving forward, I may not struggle physically per se, but I will struggle with cold because body fat, and I will struggle with nutrition, how to pace my
Yourself,
eating.
because of your stomach being very small.
Exactly.
So what are you doing to, because I think that it's all tied into adding a little bit of weight. So if you add a little bit of weight,
I actually feel I should. Everybody who is handling me, my gym instructor, my nutritionist, everybody just says, you know what, you would do very well at 50 to 53.
But now do you get there? I was going to say, how do you get there? You're meant to be eating. Can they inject?
It's a balancing act. It's a balancing act.
Wow.
Yeah, and this has to be done behind the scenes prior, because the minute you hit the mountain, there's no gaining. You're now going to lose.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Even the nutrition,
you need like a backup.
exactly.
You need backup. Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, so that when you lose, you don't now find yourself in the 30s because you're so smart.
Because she's at 45.
I know.
Go down to 39.
Very easily. Yeah.
Well, then you'll just disappear somewhere. You won't see you.
Oh my God.
Oh goodness. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
So,
This is unbelievable.
Himalayan, Lobuche and Ama Dablam,
Dablam,
and then what
shaped,
else? Anything else out there?
I have not done anything else out there. So now I have this wanderlist. Please.
I can only imagine.
I want to do the Annapurna circuit trail. Like I want to do with my family. The ABC. So Everest Base Camp is EBC. So there's ABC, Annapurna Base Camp. Yeah. And that is something you can do with your family.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe, rope my kids along.
Yeah.
Mera Peak is so beautiful. I've seen the sunrise. A few Kenyan women have done Mera Peak.
Really?
Wow.
How high is Mera Peak? So
6,000.
So base camp is on that's just below Kili,
Just
yeah?
that,
It's not that. So then
Mera Peak is 6,400 and something. So it's higher than Lobuche, but it's a doable mountain.
is it technical?
Not really. Even the Jumarin is, I can give you a Juma right now and you can walk.
Okay.
So it's a hiking and a trekking mountain.
Okay.
Yeah. Then of course I have my eyes on Manaslu this year. It's at 8,100.
The one in Pakistan?
It's on Nepal side, but it is part of a 14
Peaks.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It's
8,000?
the 8th highest in the world.
8th highest.
Yeah.
It's 8,000?
100 and something.
It's still not the highest.
Even me, I'm going like.
Oh.
We'll
So with
see.
the goal, you're doing that with the goal of now Everest,
Manaslu.
the main.
So Manaslu will just tell me how my body looks and feels like above the death zone. Yeah.
Above the death zone.
Yeah,
Calling it the death
8,000.
zone.
Of course, it's a death zone. Even scientific, we know. So I'll just know how well are you going to do above 8,000. And if the answer is not so well, then recoup and re-strategize. And if the answer is absolutely well,
Who are you?
And
to
by the
stop
way,
yourself?
who are
and
you?
you shall carry our dress. Let's just, why not?
It's so funny. I was
No,
going to
not
ask
dress,
about the
gown.
The gown. I
Yeah.
was about to ask about the gown.
Bas.
What is it gonna be? So for base camp, did you carry your gown? No.
I did, but I felt like base camp was not a thing to wear the gown for. It's a rock.
It's a rock.
It's nothing. Yeah, I can't.
It didn't deserve the gown. It didn't deserve
The grandeur of a peak. Oh my God.
This camp, nothing.
Stop it. Don't put it like that.
It's a rock. That's how you put it. It's a rock.
It's a rock. I mean, surely. This
I'm going to climb Mount Meru and wear a dress, surely.
Impressive. Well done.
So,
All right.
the question begs, Swabra,
Yeah.
you have a young family. How do you balance?
I don't
a career that's
That's it.
very demanding.
Yeah.
I don't balance. I am an official juggler. I drop things intentionally. My patients will tell you I'm very good when I'm present. And when I'm not present, I'm intentionally absent. You can't even reach me. If you're my patient, you know. Once that phone is off, it will be diverted to my secretary. Like you can't access me. And so that means when I'm present, I give you 100. When I'm away, your 100 is over. The 100 belongs to someone else. And so if I'm turning that attention after my full day to now my kids, I will not chit-chat with you on WhatsApp. Me, I don't do online consults. So now my attention is on the kids. And when I'm out of that house, I delegate fully to my house manager. Please empower. You understand? I can't. Me, I say I have married. My husband thinks he has a wife. Even me, I have a wife. Even me, I have a wife. I have delegated everything because I can't possibly do everything. And so when I
also take
go
care
to
of
the
yourself.
mountains, even the mountains have no signal. So they have 100%.
That's true. Even
They
if they
get
wanted
to-
to reach you, they couldn't.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then also the honesty to inform the people around you that you cannot be everything at the same time.
Yeah.
So even with my patients, and you have to imagine, I'm a gynecologist, women deliver, and surprisingly, most deliver at night. And so you have to tell this woman, there is a point probably you may be in labor and Swabra is not physically in front of you. What if an emergency comes prior to when we scheduled you?
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah.
I am not omnipresent.
Yeah.
So usually I've made my practice a joint practice. You have to allow that I can delegate to another qualified gynecologist.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's the only fair way
To do
for
it.
Swabra to have a life.
Yeah, that's true. And to be able to do these things that you
I don't
also,
balance. There's no.
yeah.
Do you have balance in your life? You?
No.
There's no balance.
I
They
trust
lied
me.
to us.
I don't.
There's no balance.
So it's the new word is juggle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like have to juggle, and sometimes some balls will drop.
Not sometimes. Intentionally drop.
Or
balls.
intentionally drop.
Put them down.
Interesting. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Decide.
you might be trying to juggle and still others will fall by mistake. You know what? Decide, I'm catching to drop the others.
Yeah.
And then now collect, drop this. I'm a professional dropper. of balls.
Professional drop of balls. I love it. That's true. That's my new line.
Are you sure?
That's my new line.
She seems like she has OCD, this one.
No.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
But
I'm
she has attempted to be a professional juggler.
juggler. And I failed.
None must drop. None must drop. So she needs to
All
learn how
will
to
drop. Yes, all will drop.
100%.
Yes.
I'm listening to this. I feel like I should take a notebook and start writing down.
Just watch the episode.
Yeah, I know.
Rewatch
all the
it.
time.
Watch. By the time you commit to number 45 or in that day, you're like,
I'll be like, I'm dropping
Swabra
this.
said,
And I'm picking this.
one
Professional
ball at a
dropper.
time.
Yes.
I know one at a time. And it comes upon
Amazing.
us as
Yeah.
mothers. Yeah.
So what's next, Swabra? So you talked about your the 8,000. What's it called? It's
Manaslu.
Manaslu.
Yeah.
And then with the goal of
The goal is Everest.
Everest.
Eventually.
Everest Summit. Yeah.
And do you know why I want to do Everest so early?
Yeah.
As early as next year, April, so that we get it out of the way. There's this thing about the pinnacle of every sport has a pinnacle. And so the earlier you finish with it, put it aside, then now you have true joy to experience all the other shorter mountains that probably may even be more difficult. But you see now this thing hanging, this cloud hanging over you. Have you done Everest? Yeah, now I've done Everest. Now I want to go and do Mera.
Yeah.
You
I see what you're
understand?
saying.
Yeah.
So you can just enjoy the other ones.
Just
and
enjoy.
You've ticked that
I've
box.
ticked
You
that
said
box.
it's
And I think
done.
people, is it an ego thing? Maybe, but is it?
I think it's a challenge thing.
It's a
not an ego
challenge thing, not an ego thing. Yeah. And I mean, if not us, then who?
Yeah, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to be the first Kenyan woman, if you
East
yeah?
African.
East African
East
woman.
African woman.
Because I know KG is the first man,
Yeah.
Kenyan.
Yeah.
Now,
But Everest is going to have 3 Kenyans next year. Okay, at least bare minimum 3
yeah.
that I know of. I
The
know
ones
there's
you're
Martin
training with?
Mumo, then there's myself, and then there's Dr. Dan Mwenga.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow. And then
Like it's going to fly high.
so
Yes.
and for preparation for something like that, which is so you have to of course do all these other mountains and
Yes.
physically it's just continue doing CrossFit
And her special diet.
and your special diet because we need to get you to 54.
Are we winging it Swabra style? Maybe we should not wing Everest.
yeah,
But
for
basically, preparing for all these mountains in that stepwise fashion, there's nothing really big about the mountains. Truly, truly. Even on Ama Dablam, it was just simply a step after the other, just like the way I took the step in Kilimambogo. The truth is, the difference only is the temperatures are colder, the air is thinner.
Yeah.
The location is different. But the concept still remains a step after another. And you're assessing risk and you're assessing, capability, and you're conscious of all these things that some you can control, some you can't. And so the ones you can control prior to, please, my physical fitness, work on them. Like I cannot be less than 100% on what I can control. The rest that I can, khalas. Usually in Islam we say, you know what, let it be. If it was written that it will be like that, then let it be. Yeah.
Okay.
So preparation for me looks like every week or so, every other week, I'm either at Kilimanjaro or I'm at Mount Kenya, dashing, Jumarin, climbing, walking, and just basically doing the rounds.
Yeah. So you
and
can
then
build
come
up towards
September, we're
You
gearing
do
up
it,
for
yes,
that,
yeah.
and have a period where I can correct the deficits as I pick them in Manaslu between now September and April.
Yeah.
And then we go, We go with chest.
Okay.
With
Just-
everything.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. I love your.
I love it. I love your life. I love it.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
So, just a question. This Swabra who now intentionally drops balls and focuses on, one thing, is she the same person 3 years before? Were you also, how has hiking and this new life shaped you?
Yes and no. You are inherently the same person, you just sort of modify. First of all, I'm a surgeon. That will tell you my personality. It is this, what you see. Okay, there's always a goal, So it was always there, but I would say the body I was wearing put a sort of different personality on me. You understand? So you get into, me, I can't do this. Normally, I can't. And then when the kids came and then now the weight. So fun fact, I wasn't always big. In high school, I played for the national team, hockey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
When I was in Kenya high school. And so it was a certain point when I started having my babies 18 years ago that the weight piled on, and then now the body and the metabolic changes, etc., etc. But then with those small changes that creep up on you, your personality also changes.
Yeah, true.
You sort of recede backwards into this cocoon. You're not able. Before you know it, you have now defined this person as not able. So I think it's just a rebirth, not necessarily a new. We're just going back.
Just realigning.
Realigning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're just going back to what was.
Yeah.
But with new energy.
Yeah.
That's
That's so good. I think you're only just starting. You're only 26 years old.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. I'm sticking with that.
So there's so much life. There's so much runway for you to do a lot of good things.
So many peaks that you still need to.
So many peaks to summit.
Exactly. Look at the whole world. It's all oyster.
Yeah.
Swabra, wow. I don't know what to say. Honestly, like I said earlier, started stalking you because Rose was stalking you. So started following you. But this has been really amazing. Just to hear your story. First of all, to meet you in person. What an honor.
Yeah.
And it's been really interesting and amazing to hear your story. And wow. That's all I can say.
Wow. 3 years.
3 years and you've done so much.
What people do in
29
lifetime.
Yes.
In terms of this is my hiking CV and da.
You've done it it's literally like you went from zero and you're just like, and you pressed.
Is there such a thing as hunger for life? Because I feel like I could define myself as hungry for life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just going.
Yeah, like you want to cram everything into this small life. We only have just one life.
You do.
That's true.
And why not experience the whole of it?
Yeah, and then why you return in a perfect body? To the maker.
Make sure it has been used and
Kabisa
to work,
the
yes.
fullest.
Your kids, any of them looking like they will be following in mommy's footsteps?
I have 3 alive kids. My firstborn does triathlons.
Yeah.
I was joking to Alice how when I grow up I want to be her because I know she does triathlons with her son.
She does.
Inshallah, that shall be us. My secondborn is a geek, and to get him outside, you have to play some psychology games.
Okay.
But he shall get there. My thirdborn is wet clay for me to mold. I feel like she does not know what I have planned for her. So I just plan on getting them outside more. And that's what we've been doing. They hike with me, the day hikes, the short hikes, the friendly hikes. The Everest Base treks, not the climbs, just the treks, which are family friendly. The way you decide to pick up your family and go to the Bahamas.
Something. Oh, yeah. Bahamas, nice.
Hey, just pick them now and go to Himalayas. You understand? Let them enjoy the outside.
I like that.
And see something
different.
Exactly, something different.
Gift your kids differently.
Give them a life outside.
A life outside.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wow.
It's been amazing.
It's been amazing. Swabra, thank you so much for honoring us
for
on
having me.
Baiskeli Stories. And We're going to continue stalking you, and just rest assured.
No, we need to actually follow up on this story.
Yes.
So we want to see Everest.
No, September, and then
September,
Everest,
and then so.
Inshallah.
I think we have to promise. You have to promise to come back. You know, you'll be famous.
I will sit on this chair.
You'll be famous,
and you will not go through my secretary.
Yes, I was going to
shall
say that's
come
exactly.
to you direct to chest.
Thank you very much.
We have to
because
talk to 3 people before
I
we
know
can
because now you'll be famous.
No. This one I promise you. I shall come here and wear one of the gowns.
Yes, and tell us about it. I'd like
I
that.
like that. Promise. It's a promise.
I promise.
Okay. Promise is
We
a
look
promise.
forward to that
promise.
because honestly, Swabra, we know you're going to get there.
Yeah, you will get there.
And honestly,
We're rooting for you.
Yeah, we're 100% rooting for you.
The energy is too
100%.
positive.
Love
and
it.
too lovely.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for honoring us on Baiskeli Stories, and we will be following you, Swabra. So like, follow, share. Thank you all for tuning in. See you next time here on Baiskeli Stories.
Yes.